My purpose with jiu-jitsu only came alive after I started teaching the kids. That's when I kind of like, man, people are coming in left and right. I must be doing something right. Because I never went to a school to learn how to teach, you know what I mean? Or either you have it or not. And I guess I kind of learned along the way, and that's pretty much what it took me. Today you walk into the school, we got about a class with minimum of 40 kids on the mats, and then I look at every single one of those kids and then I see, they look at me like a hero, and that amazes me, because that's something that I never thought I was going to be. I always had my heroes, like my instructor, Daniel, seeing him competing, and I wanted to be one of those days fighting and be in a ring just like he was, but I never thought that I was going to be their hero, and then I started realizing that how many people's life I was able to change with something that I never thought that I was gifted with, and I'm really, really passionate about it. When I see kids coming in with mom come and talk to me and say, oh, listen, we got to put my kid to do jiu-jitsu because or either he's a bully or he's being bullied in school, he has no confidence, and I'm able to help, and you see those changes in their faces in 2 weeks of just training jiu-jitsu. Something that it's a contact sport, and it's unbelievable on how people change their ability of communicate with others. Some kids walk in, not even looking you in the eye, and 2 weeks into it, this kid is walking with the chest up, not being cocky, but being confident, knowing where he stands in the world, and this to me it's priceless, and it's the same way when the kid comes in with a bully attitude, the mom comes over and says, I'm having problems with him in school. He's been doing this against people. He's been threatening other people. So when I know that, kids like that, I let them train the first class with the girls. I put some of the girls to train with them, and that's when they kind of put everything in perspective. Because they get beat up by the girls, and to them, it's the hardest thing to swallow. That's what I think. And this is what I do for a living now, helping those kids to take directions in their lives. Like I have students, successful people that start at the age of 8, 10. Today they're growing men living out of the country with dreaming jobs that they kind of went to school and.
Hi guys, my name is Bruno Di Miranda. I'm from Yarmouth, Massachusetts, but I live in Hamburg, Germany now. I started training with Banana when I was 13 years old. I'll be 27 next month, so you guys can do the math and see how long that is. Yeah, I started my jiu-jitsu journey. I was like a chubby kid in the 8th grade, going through a lot of issues. I had a single mom taking care of me and my little brother at the time, and I started to have these subtle realizations of what it was like to not have a father figure in my life. So I started getting into a lot of trouble. As time went on, I enrolled at the jiu-jitsu school at the time. It was in Hyannis behind the Honeydew Donut Shop. So one of the many places Banana had his school before he settled down over there in Hyannis next to the Land Rover shop. But yeah, I mean, it was an awesome journey. It took me a little bit of time to get into it. I guess the first 6 months were super hard, but I reaped the benefits of all of it. Over the course of, let's say, a year, I dropped 25 pounds. I was no longer that chubby kid anymore. I was exuberating confidence in school, and I just started to do a lot better in my own day-to-day life. And Banana has always been that father figure for me, and he's always pushed me to achieve my goals. And I like to think that maybe I was the first kid in the kids class when there was no kids class and I had to train with all the adults. But for sure, I formed a family there and friends that I'll have for the rest of my life. And because of him, I wouldn't be able to accomplish the things I did today, and because of jiu-jitsu as well. And it's pushed me to go to Mass Maritime Academy, where I had a really good 4 years there. I was able to travel the world. I moved to Singapore right out of school, and now here I am in Hamburg, Germany, and none of these things would have been possible without jiu-jitsu in my life, to kind of teach me motivation and teach me to set goals for myself and to really master what's going on inside my own mind. So I'm forever grateful to the Daniel Gracie Academy and Banana for everything they've done for me. And I think everyone should be encouraged to sign up and go.